Program configuration files. There are three different files with the same ECAD Pro INI name placed in three different positions. A ECAD Pro INI file is placed in the Windows Standard folder, which exclusively contains the main folder reference, where the program must be initiated, and eventually the list of all of the three CAD instances. Let's see an example of this file where in the InfoGen section under the Percorso entry, it's indicated that the program starts in E/EV/ECAD. In the Percorso section, 5 different paths are shown, and each one with its name and position in which it's initiated a different 3CAD instance. Of the second file placed in the subfolder _ECAD Pro, we have talked about it previously. It contains a series of settings common to all catalogs. The most important among these settings is for sure the one that enables to connect to the database. A group of catalogs in an ECAD Pro instance indeed uses only one SQL Server section. The third file is placed within each catalog. Every catalog predefines determined options which are typical of the catalog. For example, the code length model configuration or other information that from time to time may be customized by the user. We see them in detail as they are needed. In the configuration file, it's possible to also define some parameters of the command line of the ECAD Pro Execute Program Launch. In particular, right-click on the icon which launches the program, and on its properties, we may insert a series of options in the command line. Quickly in detail, /L activates the logs. That is any kind of instruction memorized in a log file for debugging purposes. /DB sets a different connection string. Suffice to insert it in ECAD Pro INI of _ECAD Pro under the database 1, database 2, database 3 entry and setting /DB with the corresponding database number. /lang sets the current language at a different value in respect to the one detected by the machine. The language is always a single or double-digit initial, EN for English, IT for Italian. /Internet Explorer 7 sets the internal browser to be compatible with the Internet Explorer 7.0 version and previous ones. /P sets an initial path for all of the catalogs. If /P ? It asks the user the initial path. /C sets the program's initial catalog. /O opens an order or a quotation with a determined number. /Fila sets the program with a different interface. It requests the interface setting with Philadelphia. /start sets the start of a specific DLL. Often it's necessary to launch ECAD Pro that doesn't start as a user interface, but that starts with some DLLs customized by the user. /socket sets the program in socket server mode. This is particularly useful for the Postino function, which is a module that enables to use the program on the internet. /NWINI, it doesn't write the default on the INI file. It's interesting when you have secure systems to write defaults. /NoGraphic sets the program to work without the tri-dimensional graphic. This is useful in the Mimic environment and in combination with the fact that batch processing may be wanted to be done. Let's see now some characteristics that the 3CAD Evolution database must have. Database, as previously mentioned, must be in the Microsoft SQL Server format from the 2000 to the 2012 version. A different database is created for each catalog. A general database is created which is called ECAD Master for the orders and for the quotations and for the entire management part. The database mustn't be case sensitive. Transact SQL is used as a standard, valid from the 2000 version of the database to create the procedures and functions. The triggers or the automatic relations are not used on the charts. The user may extend the charts with new fields or expanding some fields, change dimension, or modifying the store procedures and the functions, however, maintaining the same interface.